Hello there, you beautiful people, and congratulations! You made it to the end of the numbers section of the Python Bible. We've covered so much in this section, so let's just take a step back to see just how far we've come. By the end of this lecture, you'll be feeling pretty fantastic about yourself for all the stuff you've covered, and you'll be pretty confident that you've fully digested all the information. And if not, you'll know what parts of this section you might need to brush up on. So let's get into it. We started by having a look at how to do basic algebra in Python. In that lecture, we introduced the concept of mathematical operators, which we said were just special symbols that let Python know which mathematical operation to do. We learned how to add, subtract, multiply and divide numbers, as well as learning about the modulo function, which just finds the remainder of a division. You also learned about a key difference with division between Python 2 and Python 3. In Python 2, division always used to give you back an integer or a whole number, which used to cause all kinds of problems. But now in Python 3 that's been fixed and divisions always give back floats. We then introduced what a float actually was, and we learned that floats are just a data type for storing decimal numbers, which are very useful and they come up all the time. You also learned how to control the order of the computations and how Python works out an answer using the BODMAS system, which is how mathematical operations work. And it's going to stop you getting loads of errors. And after that, we jump right into our first project. Our project was to use everything we know so far about variables and numbers to make a health potion functionality for a video game. In this project, we learned how numbers are used in programs to represent real-life concepts such as health and difficulty. We also learned how to import external Python modules into our code for added functionality using the import keyword. We used Python's random module to help us make a random number generator. We also learned how to cast variables from different types, particularly from a float into an integer. Then for those of you who are interested, we had an optional lecture which did a deep dive into the Python math module, showing you things from how to round numbers all the way to doing trigonometry and logarithms. The main takeaway from this lecture was that Python is very capable programming language for all the mathsy stuff, but be sure to check out the NumPy, SciPy and Pandas libraries if you're looking to do more complicated stuff like scientific data analysis. Also, don't worry if you didn't grasp everything in that lecture, it's there for reference for life, you've got it forever, so just come back to it when you need it. I mean, wow, just give yourself a big pat on the back for how far you've come. I'm honestly so proud of you, and you should be too. We've covered a heck of a lot of ground in this section, so to make sure you've got the key points down, we have some quizzes and coding challenges coming up to check your learning. After that, you'll have fully completed the numbers section of the course, and you can officially call yourself a Python maths wizard, if such a thing exists. But numbers aren't everything. The next section of the course will cover how to deal with text in Python, and for one of our projects we'll create a program that can take any user input and use that to write sentences about anyone in the world, or anyone imaginary. It's going to be a really amazing section of the course as text is so fundamental to many user experiences that you're going to be creating with your programs. So good luck with the quizzes and code challenges that are coming up, and I'll see you in the next section to learn all about text in Python.